Hi, I'm Sam, and I would really like to just express my feelings on hate messages. So, when you're on a social media networking site like Twitter or Tumblr or Facebook or whatever you use, I don't know, and or you can even be texting this person and you tell them that they're ugly or they're fat or you call them names that are just unnecessary, or the biggest one is you tell them to kill themselves. That is not right. You take your time out of your day to go and tell somebody to kill themselves. That is just as low as it gets. I'm sorry. Maybe you have different views. I highly doubt it, but that's just really low. And what if that person really just had a crappy life that nobody else knew about? Their home life was bad, they were doing bad in school, everything was just going wrong for them, and then you come along and you tell them that they're ugly and fat and they should kill themselves. And then they finally say, you know what, I've had enough, life isn't worth it anymore, and they do. How would you feel knowing every day of your life that you were the reason, or at least part of the reason, that they killed themselves? I don't understand why people think it's okay to tell somebody to kill themselves or to call names or any of that. Because you don't know what that person's going through. You don't know what their home life is. You don't know any of their life. Clicking anonymous on Tumblr doesn't make you it doesn't make it okay. It just makes you seem even more low. And if you've never received a hate message before, it makes you feel really bad. It's not like, oh, I'm just going to brush it off. It gets into your mind and it sticks with you. And it's all you can think about. And you start to think, oh, maybe they're right. Maybe I should. And when that person does, they they decide to kill themselves, they leave. They leave their friends, they leave their family, everything. And they leave the people that they love thinking that it was their fault, when it was really just everything together and then you telling them to kill themselves. People think it's a joke. Oh, kill yourself. No, I really don't think it's a joke. If you guys think it's a joke, I mean, go ahead, say it with your friends that think it's a joke, but don't tell somebody that you rarely know, you probably don't know anything about them, to kill themselves. That's not okay. And once you say that on the internet, you can't take it back. There's no unsend button on the internet. You cannot unsend something, make sure somebody can't see something. That's not possible. So once they get it, they're done and they leave everybody. They think it's the family, the parents, younger siblings. They're not going to grow older with their sibling knowing that they killed themselves. And it's really sad. It's a really sad thing. There's been a couple from where I'm from, and people around are just devastated. They were devastated for months and months after, and it even brought me to tears that these kids would feel so low about themselves that they thought suicide was the only option. And it just made me so upset. So what I'm trying to say is, this is just my opinion. Don't go ahead, judge me on it, comment whatever you want. I don't really care. If you have a problem with somebody, talk to them. Don't tell them to kill themselves, or don't say you're fat and ugly, I hate you, bye. Just talk to them. Be like, you really wronged me and I just didn't appreciate it. Chances are they'll probably apologize to you. And if you think about it, you could have just saved a life. And it's just so messed up. How people think it's okay to tell somebody to kill themselves when it's really not. So, that person, they're not coming back. Once you tell somebody to kill themselves, they're not coming back. They're done. They can't come back. And I don't know why people think it's okay to say it, because they won't come back, and you will live the rest of your life knowing that you told somebody to kill themselves and they did. And when all you could have done is just talk to them about how you feel. But some people just can't do that, and they have to hide behind a little gray face on Tumblr, and they have to tell somebody how they feel that way. And that's not the right way to do it at all. It's it's just so messed up, and it just brings me to tears. I'm sorry, it just does. And you just have no idea what somebody's going through. They could be having an eating disorder or anxiety or suicidal or depression. They could have all of that and nobody would ever know. They could self-harm themselves and nobody would ever know. It's just really hard. So, you guys can leave a comment, tell me how you feel about this video. I'm just expressing how I feel, really. And that's pretty much it. If you guys ever want to talk to me, I'm always open to talk to anybody about how they feel and everything. Just know that tonight you're not alone. Somewhere, somebody else is feeling the same exact way as you, and you're never alone. That's all.